Oh, I'm spilling hot sauce every damn where. Spilling hot sauce every damn where. Where my people at? Where my people at? Hold on, you guys. I gotta go get me some blue cheese. I got some fried chicken. Ow. My baby toe still hurt. Hey, this housewife, hold on. I gotta get me some blue cheese. I'm coming. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. Yeah, come you guys. I bought me some. I got me some fried chicken. What's going on, my people? Up. Y'all see my birthday. I'm still recuperating. I ain't even trying to be funny. Good to see you. Hey, Mrs. Davis. I just had to do a live, y'all. Because if y'all saw, I did a video today talking about Kirk Franklin and his son, right? Yes, I did. Hey, Monica Thomas, let me see. I like my, hold on, y'all see this? I bought this chunky blue cheese dressing. I should have, hey, Patrice. I should have, chunky blue cheese. I should have put, I like mine chunkier. I need some more cheese in there. Okay, but anyway, with that being said, hey, Angela. I'm gonna wait on some people to come up in here. It's, hey, Odessa D. I really I wasn't even gonna do a video on Kirk Franklin, and his son, but I'm just so tired of everybody letting the boy have it, right? Letting the boy have it. Letting the young man have it, because he's not a little boy, he's a young man. And I'm tired of everybody saying that the boy is wrong. Hey, Tony. Oh, he wrong. Michael, you have to try it with the blue cheese chunks and the blue. That's what I was looking for. Look, that's what I'm looking for, because that's what I have when I'm out at the restaurant. That's what I love. That's what I was looking for, okay? So, look, I'm probably going to be cussing later. Y'all know me, because it's the 4C game for life. What we do? Cooking, comedy, cussing, and cocktail. Cooking, comedy, cussing, and cocktail. Cooking, comedy, cussing, and cocktails. All right, let me say my prayer. Dear Lord, Father God, thank you. I thank you for this chicken right now. Father God, I thank you for replenishing my body with the electrolytes and everything that it needs, Father God, for what all I did on my 52nd birthday, that I thank you so much for allowing me to see. Oh, Father God, you are so good. So I just thank you. I thank you that I have a home where I can lay down in my own home and recuperate and don't have to answer the door, don't have to answer the phone, just can lay here and don't have to be bothered if I don't want to. Father God, I thank you for that. I thank you for the little small things in life. It ain't the real big things I thank you for, Father, but I thank you for the small things in life, Father God. I thank you. I thank you because I'm still able to walk, Father God. I thank you because I'm still able to talk, Father God. I thank you. I thank you for my parents, Father God. No matter what they do and how we interact, Father God, I thank you for that. I thank you, Father God, that whatever I went through in my childhood, I'm still here, Father God, that you kept me. I thank you for that, Father God. I thank you for your grace and your mercy in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Thank you. Thank you. Today, I want to talk to the parents. Come on, the parents need to be talked to. Michael, okay, yes. Hi, Mike. Hey, Lizzie Hatch. 4C game for life. That's right, Angela. Happy belated birthday, bro. I've been sick trying to. Sonya, I know I haven't seen you to get over COVID. Oh, today my quarantine ends. It's still not 100%, but that's all right. You going to be there. You going to be there. In Jesus' name, you already healed. Yes, thank you. And, okay, let me see my people, the housewife. Thank God you're feeling better, Sonya. Yes. Hello, Michael. Got that extra hour snatch, but it didn't bother me. I'm retired. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise. No, amen. I like what you said about Kirk Franklin, and I totally agree with you, what you had to say on point. We need to pray for. Okay, come on, y'all. Look, we got 17 people here, but we still going to do this. My thing is this. First of all, exercise and listening to you. Okay, Odessa. First of all, you have stated a many times. Thank you in that. Kirk Franklin stated a many times, I had the child too young. You did that. That was your fault. Okay? So that means this young man is going through something. And see, first of all, this is what I want to say. As parents, the biggest thing that is getting me is everybody is upset with this young man because he recorded his daddy. We don't know what the dynamic of that relationship was. We don't know if he didn't try to reach out to Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin just ain't cared, or Kirk Franklin just paid child support and that's all, and he needs more. So we don't know that. We don't know that. Mm, mm. And the part about it ain't nobody business. Mm. You know, sometimes when kids don't listen, what they do is, social media is their thing. Cause on social media, everybody listen. When the parents don't listen, social media listen. Cause that's exactly whatever Quran carry on. I can't remember the name, but it ain't really that important. But hey, parents sometimes are so stuck on trying to be right. That would have been a teachable moment for Kirk Franklin to say, hey, my phone is open up to you. My door is always open up to you, my son. You are my flesh. I will never leave you out here like that. I love you and whatever, and I pray. He should have took a moment to pray right then. Right now, y'all, all the praying saints across the country. Right now, let's pray for my son. Let's pray for my family. Come on and pray right then. Pray right then. Not take that moment. Not take that moment to make sure your brain ain't messed up. To make sure that people don't want to listen to you no more because they heard you. It was about you and not your son. Come on, somebody. I would have appreciated him if he had took that moment and said, y'all, look, come on. Right now, I want to pray for my son. But you know why he couldn't do that? Because he know that him saying, you little weak bitch, I'll put my butt, stop. Oh, okay, that happens. Parents do that, I get it. But that's where you could have showed your true colors, showed you a man, showed that you are only human, and you should have came on back in with a prayer. That prayer, you should have made that prayer so powerful that we would have forgot about the bitches and shit you slung. Mine 31 and 20, I would fight King Kong to protect it. Yeah, but do y'all get what I'm saying? You, a man of God, you should have sat right there and went and prayed, and you should have brought some prayer warriors on, and y'all should have prayed that thing away, because that's what I was. But you know what you was too worried about? You was worried about your damn brand. You can't pray for me, Kirk Franklin. I don't want you to pray for me because I see your true colors now. Uh-huh. A sold out show. A sold out show means more important to you than your fan. Your fans mean more to you than your son. You wanted your fans to see why parents gotta be so eager to be right. Exactly, Patricia. But I'm saying, he's the father. He's the father. Hey, Stella, he's the father. He got all them friends. You know Shirley Caesar, Donnie McClurk. I mean, you know everybody. Yolanda Adams. You know what? Call somebody. Call somebody that had him pray. Because what I heard on that phone, that ain't his first time cussing that boy out. You bitch nigga. And then you cuss that boy all out like that and then say, don't you ever disrespect me. First of all, you're only 3'2", Kurt. What? Don't hug me. You're a damn self. Like we parents are not always right. Exactly. You know what? We always want to paint this picture that everything is lovely and we got it going on. No. No, I love my mama. But I'll sit in a minute and tell y'all, you know what? We going through there. And like I said, people saying that wasn't nobody business but theirs. You're right. And it was that boy's business whether he wanted to put it out or not. Who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? If that boy wanted us to see how his daddy talked to him, then so be it. I bet you got his daddy attention now, don't he? You know what? I never cussed them no matter how mad they had made me. You know what? I grew up. I had said things to my kids mad and that I would get. But listen, y'all, I have grew up. I grew up. Y'all see my videos with my mama. I come from a cussing household where the word bitch was nothing. Little bitch, bring your no, but and people had an issue with that, but that was us. Still to this day, that's how my mama talked. So, and like I said in my video, if he had lived his truth, if Kirk Franklin had got on there and said, look, like I told that little nigga, you got one more time to disrespect me. Yes, I cussed his ass out. But the boy said, I didn't disrespect you, but the boy did say, I wish shut the fuck up. He did tell Kirk Franklin something. Kids get there too. I done said some shit to my mom and daddy. Exactly, Patrice. Exactly. I came from a cussing home too. Yes, Mimi, but look, I done said some shit running down the street to my mama or over the phone, even to my daddy. I've said some shit. That just happens, you know? And I don't feel like his son wanted people to know that Kurt is just his regular man and not put him on some pedestal. And yeah, considering, because you know what? I would have never thought that Kurt Franklin talked to his kids like that. I just would not have thought that. Not, he's very emotional and theatrical, which lets me know it's a little girl in him. Stop it. Don't judge me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Kirk got a lot of feminine ways. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. Oh, not judge me. And that would have been a good teaching moment. That would have been a good teaching moment for Kirk Franklin. That would have been a good teaching moment. But he apologized. He apologized to the people, the fans. He didn't apologize to his son. What up, Casper, my brother? Kirk Franklin apologized to the people. Not once did he said, I'm sorry for talking to my son like that. Disrespecting my mom would have led to my death. Right. Okay. But not once did he say, thank you, Catherine. Not once did he said, I've said some things that I said out of anger that I should not have said, and I apologize to y'all. He said to y'all, he don't owe me no apology. He's not my daddy. Kirk Franklin makes no difference in my damn life. So why the hell is this man apologizing to me or to the people? We have nothing to look. When I went, Kirk Franklin ain't putting no money in my pocket. He ain't putting no food on my plate. And hell, the singing gets me, and he don't even sing. That's his background. He always got other people singing, so it ain't even that. But what I'm saying, why did you feel so adamant that you owe the social media people, us out here, an apology, and not yet? All you said was your son been going through some stuff for years, and y'all been trying to get help. That's not an apology. You still belittling him. You're still putting him down. And that's the only reason he apologized because we heard it. Thank you, Casper, bro. So my thing is this: you was too worried about your brand. You was saving face, right? Renee, he phoned it. You was saving damn face. Wonder with your colleagues. That's right, Anthony. Come on, somebody. You worried about what your colleagues gonna say. Like somebody did a video and went to talk about um what they say. Oh, he's won this award. He's won that award. He won. Yes, he should apologize to his son. I had to apologize to my kid. Exactly. To save his face so people would still hold him high. Exactly. Exactly. I said, what awards or what songs he wrote got to do with anything about what type of father he is? Thank you, King Miss King. He was worried about the public and exactly. My thing is this. Thank you, Donna. My thing is this. If me and my child was out somewhere and I was that mad, because I'm gonna be a real see, that's why I tell people, hey Tracy, you need to be real. You need to be I couldn't get in the field where I gotta be this way one way and then this because them two gonna cross. What? So he can't discipline his son. No, he can discipline him, but love on him. My thing is this. Yes, family banking, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, he could discipline his son. I have no problem with him calling his son a little bitch and he'll put his foot in there, his ass, and all of that. Okay, if that's how he want to raise his son, that's cool. But don't he bring his bitch ass back on social media and apologize to us and apologize to us and say, look, I apologize to y'all. My son recorded me. But why didn't you say something is in my son that I need to reach out and I need to love on him? Don't worry about us. See, that's what people problem is. We worry about what other people think too goddamn much. My mama ain't gonna never apologize. Hey, boo, love you, New Yorkers. Love New York, too. My mama ain't finna apologize for nothing. Family Mackey, you got what, 30 kids? No. You got what? I know you got quite a few kids. You gonna be your daddy. I don't care who videotaping, who watching you, my brother. You gonna discipline them and check them. But then you gotta remember, this is a 33-year-old man. Because I'm gonna tell you this. My father, I am 52, and my father's not putting his foot up my ass. It ain't gonna happen. My father is not putting his foot up my ass. He can say what he want to say, and I ain't gonna never go at him. But I best and believe I'm not gonna allow him at 76 to put his foot on up my ass. Are you okay? I didn't know, my bro. But at 76 years, be 77, you are not putting your foot up my ass. Hey, Flavor T. So, you know. We don't know the dynamic or what the relationship is about. But all I know is that boy is feeling some pain. I felt the boy's pain. Even what he said afterward, how he's scared to be in a room with his father by himself. But he's human. He said they both have had a rocky relationship, but they tried to fix it, and he shouldn't have went off. But that's what fathers do. But he didn't mean it. Okay, if whether he meant it or not. So now, look, the son was mad. Sometimes, you maybe the son is truly scared and say, look, I need some proof that this nigga is crazy. This nigga talking to me like I'm crazy. You know, at the end of the day, you have people that have never talked to their kids like that. You have people that has never spanked their kid. It don't mean one is right or wrong. Do what works for your family. But stand in your truth. Stand in what it is you said. Are you me, man? Who? Are you in Kirk Franklin shoes or Carry On shoes? All right, Lucinda. Hey. And I mean, I'm just saying, at some point, Let the fame and fortune go. Show your son that he's number one and he come first. Oh, okay, baby. Okay. If you cannot took me to your dad, okay? Show his son. See, this was a great opportunity, y'all, for Kirk Franklin that to show his son that this fame and fortune don't mean nothing. You are my number one priority. Just because somebody in their 30s don't mean your love for them stop. Just because, and then like the son said, he talking about go find your family. And the boy said, I don't even know where my family lives. Something is going on. You going around here laying hands, preaching to everybody all across the world. But your lamb, the sheep at home ain't right. But the lamb, your lamb, come on somebody, your lamb is hurting. How can you go out and minister to other people, but you can't minister to your own son? That's what I don't get. Yes, I know. Yes, we gonna cuss. We gonna holler. Your son is in need of something. Now, it has damaged your brand to me. Because the next time I see you laying a head on somebody, I'm gonna be thinking about your son. I got 7 grown women and grown men, but one thing I think I love them all. God, of course. As y'all can see, I have nothing but milk in my house. But milk does somebody good. But I love milk too. But yeah, how can you go out and help other people with their problems? Come on and that be exactly preaching to everyone when your house not right. But see, that's what the church folk do. Even if he has mental issues, help him. Yeah. See, but you easy. The reason you go out and preach to everybody else when your own house ain't right, cause you ain't getting no money from your own house. You got to do that out the kindness of your heart. But when you in them concerts and you getting paid to be on stage, of course, yes, it's easy. It's easy to do that. I'm doing great, Latanya. Hello, Michael, and how are you doing? Happy, thank you. See, it's easy to go out when they paying you to minister. When they paying you to minister. Oh yeah, we can go out and talk. You got all the answers there. Get the answers for your own household. It turns out you doing everything behind the camera. You throwing material things, showering me with gifts. They said the kids don't want that. Exactly, because I'm thinking he's holding that money over his head. I'm thinking because let me tell y'all this. Yes, he did. Let me tell y'all this. Kirk Franklin seemed like he had so much hatred and malice in his voice for his son. And it just tripped me out to hear him. What else you have with the wings? Nothing but wings. I just had to come on here. This Kirk Franklin stuff bothered me. Everybody blame him because the boy 33. So what? Kirk Franklin shouldn't care about him no damn more? And, I mean, for Kirk to be 2'3", for him to be 2'3", oh, he talked. Oh, I mean, it's like he was talking to a nigga on the street. It's like he was talking to his worst enemy. Yeah. You would have thought he was talking to his worst enemy. Uh, and I must say, it'll make it right or wrong. He was better than me. Carry on was better than me because if my daddy had came to me like that, I would have said, shut your old ass up. You ain't putting your foot no damn where. But he really should have took that time and loved on his son. Yes, exactly, Mike. He does not like that boy. I felt that. Like he could just write him off with no problem. But what he should have did was took that moment, took that time to say, I love you. That's all. I love you. And when you're in the right place, son, if you need anybody help to get you in that right place, I'll be here for you. But what I will not do, son, is let you disrespect me if that's the case. It's one thing, Casper, about tough love, but it's another thing if you going around and you showing love to everybody else in the world. You start with your own home first. Come on. God gave us 12 months to clean up out stuff. If we work on us, we leave other alone. Take care of it home first. Exactly. You out here preaching for everybody else and they kids, because you know people come up to you and be like, pray for my son. My son ain't doing right. How does that look? You saying somebody coming up to you saying he sure can't go to heaven hating his son. That's right. But if I'm at a concert somewhere, a Kirk Franklin concert, which I've never went to a Kirk Franklin concert because I could listen to anybody talk. But and somebody sitting there saying, "How do you feel not going up to him and saying, can you pray for my son because my son ain't listening to me? My son don't. How about this? Don't pray for me and my son. Pray for yours and let me see by example. Show me by example. Come on, y'all better stop looking at these people to okay. Do not disrespect kids and old folks. Yeah, Kirk knows what to do. Stop with the fan camera. That's what he needs to do. And be a dad. Focus on your. That's all he got to do. See? And for all you folk that keep saying that boy should not have recorded his daddy. I know. Me too, big sis Cam. How you doing? Um, what state? What goes on? What's y'all business? Y'all business? Stop it. Stop it. We in a new time, a new era. This is what these kids do. And I still look at 33 is a kid to me. And on top of it, Kirk Franklin was covering his ass so good that he even said, y'all know that my son, Carry On, he's 33. He even had to say his age. That was him even covering his. Why did you even have to tell a boy's age? No, my son, that's you letting him know, well, he's a grown man. Stop it, Kirk. Stop it. Huh? You a man of God, right? Love everybody. See, it was that little shit that Kirk was doing that just bothered me. Kirk said he was not going to apologize on his part, but he apologized to the public and not his son, Ricky Smiley. You know what? It's taking Kirk Franklin's side. Ricky Smiley, I see me and him agree on a lot of things. You know, everybody has a right to their opinion. Just like Ricky Smiley was wrong about Dwayne Wade's son dressing the way he dressed. He's wrong about this. Well, I didn't watch this whole video, so look at me. My daughter, 31, is still figuring life out. Yes, 33 is a kid to me. My oldest is 36. Exactly. Exactly. And these fathers that ain't no bigger than the minute, that's why these sons, that's why half you daddies can't run up on your son because they'll kick your ass because they ain't got no respect for you. Especially if you done made a little money and you throwing your money in my face. Because the way Kirk talked on that damn phone, it looks like he said, that nigga, I'll cut your ass off. I mean, he cussed. That wasn't no just one time thing, the way Kirk was talking. Uh-uh. If you take your skinny bitch ass, I mean, he really went off on that boy. Kirk Franklin. always rubbed me the wrong way, acting off. Exactly. I said that, but it takes a lot for parents to be parents, and parents should want a relationship, period. But when they man and you creep right the mother and son off, but come on, somebody. Cut their ass up. That's what they want to do. Nigga. Maybe your son feels some type of way. All right, NC. You wasn't with his mama. Maybe your son felt some type of way, Kurt, because here y'all go back and look at that picture, had that ugly ass Jerry curl, looking like a woman. And I ain't want to put no business out there. She's so protective of me, let someone say something out of the pocket. You probably went to that boy's life like that, and he's holding you accountable. Kids grow with issues. And you talk about the family therapist. You explained all your bit because I had a family therapist. Why did you owe us that explanation? Because it was about your brand. And then, um, who did y'all just say? What's that man's name? Oh my God, I just said his name, the comedian. Everybody always say, oh, Ricky Smiley, he's trying to mess up his livelihood. He ain't messing up that man's lively motherfucking hood. All he did was record his daddy. How about Kirk Franklin fucked up his own livelihood? Don't say it out your mouth. And how the hell? See, that part pissed me off. He trying to mess up his daddy's livelihood. How about this? Daddy, don't talk to me like that. And you want motherfucker, your livelihood won't be messed up. Shit. The hell he trying to mess up here because he know all Kirk Franklin had to do was not say shit like that. I think this touches a nerve because Kirk was speaking to him like a regular dude on the street. Look, like he wanted to fuck him up. That's all they care about, money, fat. Look, he was talking to him like I would talk to something on the street that I don't like. Something not right in his relationship. You are a black man. You know how hard it is. Come on. And you got everybody out here talking about the son. The son out here. Call me, Michael, so we can plan our wedding day. Right. All you got Ricky smiling. You got these other people talking about he just trying to mess up his livelihood. His mother, his child, his son should be his livelihood. The fuck you mean livelihood? I don't care if the son is 53. Come on. Kirk messing up his own livelihood, talking like that. But how about this? Hi from Puff Puff Gang. Love watching you and your son. Oh, thank you, K Love Puff Puff Gang. Now let me tell you this. We all can learn something here. Deeper than what we could ever met. How about this? That son may be young, 33, but I bet you he taught Kirk Franklin ass something. I bet you ain't gonna talk to me like that on the phone no more. I bet you he cut that out. I bet you. if the son ain't got nothing else from that, what he did get, he gonna get his daddy never talking to him like that on the phone again. That part is cut out. Come on. You have to talk to me like that from now on in person. Carry on. Carry on, Franklin. If you look, see, I always try to look at the bright side of everything. Carry on. Franklin, my brother, what you did is you will never have to worry about your daddy cussing you out like that ever again on the phone. That's all. Hey, Chatty Catty, that's all. How? Matter of fact, you have stopped your daddy from ever cussing on the phone again. And then, I know that's right, my brother. My kids will be my babies until I die. And see, this is another thing. Kirk Franklin came on there not once say, I love my son. Rebecca, this flower was so delicious. I mean, flower. This is so delicious. Is it just me, or did anybody hear him say, I love my son? Look, Kirk Franklin ain't even gonna look at a damn. Hell, you see how scared he looked even being on the phone doing the video. Kirk, this is probably, this not once did he say, I love my son. All he was doing was trying to, all he was doing was trying to make himself be not the culprit, not the bad guy. I use pepper, orange pepper, seasoned salt, onion powder, garlic powder, accent, sazon, um, and parsley. Seasoned salt, something like that. I did. My mind just been going today. He should have started that video off saying, first and foremost, let me explain to everybody, I love my son. I love my son, and I pray for him daily. Maybe I need to do a video as Kirk Franklin, telling people, telling him what he should have said to his son, because he's not going to say it right. Yeah, I think I need to do a Kirk Franklin parody. Right, you little skinny bitch, nigga. I was like, I'm coughing over there. It was so that. I mean, I was just when I heard that, I was just sitting there with my mouth open like that. When I heard him talking to the son, okay, I know we don't have the whole video or what the son made it say it. You know, maybe the son did say some shit. You know, like fuck you with your little short ass, you little motherfucker, you little acting like a woman, dancing across the stage with them little tight ass pants on, dressed like a woman. The son might have said all that. I don't know. All right, but if he did, dumb you for letting him, dumb you for letting him tape you. If a good daddy would have just waited to catch your ass and beat the hell out you. Huh. But I think Kirk, oh, Catherine said do the video. I still right. I think Kirk Franklin just mad because his son taller than him. I think he mad because his son is fucking taller than him. And probably can sing for real. Do y'all know? See, and y'all, some people around my age, when Kirk Franklin first came out, silver and gold, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Y'all know what? I said then, why is everybody praising him for everybody singing? Wasn't nobody talking on a record like that. Did I miss you cooking that? No, Lynette, I didn't cook the chicken. I didn't cook the chicken. I mean, I cooked it, but I didn't cook it on. I didn't cook it. I remember the whole. Look, I was like, why are we praising this man? I did not hear Kirk say he did not or living in his truth freely. And Kirk, okay, come on, come on. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this. We ain't heard the last of this story. Oh, more gonna come out, and it's gonna be Kirk's downfall. And I'm not praying on his downfall. Ricky Smiley to my, I know Kurt. You know, I can say he my brother. hmm I ain't one to gossip, but you know, a lot of times people put on facades. Ricky, Yes, he should have apologized to him for everyone to hear and said, I will always love. Come on, that's all I was saying. There was a disconnect that he has from his son because he didn't say it. And I was shocked. I thought it was going to be, he was going to do the nice Christian thing. I thought he was going to do the nice Christian thing and, you know, listen, y'all, let's pray. If he really was worried about his brand, or I would have, like I said, respected him. He has said, I'm just letting y'all know now, I love my son. But when I see that little motherfucker, I'm kicking his ass. Would y'all have accepted that? Yes, I am going to put my foot in his ass. You know what? Oh, Casper, man. He said his chicken wing, I'm eating this big. First of all, you look. Okay, y'all, I'm short too, right? And I know, but see, I do have a deep voice. I do have a deep voice. But Kurt, he sounds like, oh, what's the gospel singer name? Oh my God, she died. Oh my God, I can't remember her name, but his voice ain't that deep. He tried to make it a little hard. That's why the son, sometimes you can push your children at least to be smart a little bit, say some smart shit. We've all said some smart shit back to our parents. Especially if you ain't been a constant present in my life. You know what? I'm not mad about him using profanity. That doesn't get me. Thank you, Pearl. Turn on my cash app. I want to get my cash app is on. It's somebody here, moderator. It's a $ comedian 313. Comedian 313. Can somebody put that in for me? That's a moderator. Um, I'm not mad at him chatty chatty. I'm not mad about him cussing. What we're mad about is don't come and apologize to the people. There you go, Pearl. Thank you, Angela. Don't come on here apologizing to the people. How about fix things with your son? Because, see, when you worried about the people, it makes me think you worried about your brand. You worried about your money because your money comes from the people. Nobody is tripping out about how you cuss. I'm not. That's normal in the black family. Hell, I don't know too many people who didn't cuss their children out. If you don't sit your little motherfucking ass down, if you don't get, hell, much less pop you upside the head. And as you get older, it don't stop. It didn't stop. I can call my mama right now. Y'all hear her going cussing me out worse than what Kirk Franklin did. So it's not the cussing for me. Wings making me want to order some chicken wings from Mad Fish. Okay, that is good. I would accept it. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's not normal. Chatty Catty said, what's not normal? Well, in my family, it's normal. I'm not mad at Kirk Franklin, but he was wrong, or his kids are smarter than us. Come on. I'm just saying. If you had all of my family cousins, remember Angie Stone knocked her daughter's tooth out? Okay. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying that we were cussed out all the time. But what I'm saying is this. Michael, you are right. It's about his brand and reputation because he is a celebrity. That is all I'm saying. That cussing part, okay. That's something they got to do with it. No, I said it is. Oh, okay, yeah. You know, cussing is normal. Not just because you're a gospel singer. You know, I've worked in a lot of plays. Come on, y'all. Come on, somebody. I worked in plays, and I'm not gonna say no names, where I've heard big, top selling gospel artists cuss each other the hell out. If I told y'all some of them names, y'all would be like, "What?" I mean, jealousy, cussing each other up. Rebecca said, I wasn't. Lucky you, I was. But it prepared me for the world, believe it. It prepared me to cuss a motherfucker out if they mess with me. But no, I mean, backstage, they would just cuss and they go out there and they'll start singing. And the audience would go and catch the Holy Ghost. And I'd be like, saying to myself, they do not know what just happened backstage. Hell, the show was backstage. I've been in gospel shows where the artist didn't get paid the money they were supposed to and cussed the promoter the hell out. Cussed him the hell out. But we had no audio. You know what? If I'd have known then when I know now, I should have been recording that stuff. But I wouldn't have put him on blast like that. So I'm not mad about them cussing. What's wrong, Rebecca? What you trying to say, Rebecca? I'm not mad about cussing. I'm just mad because you came on there. I would have rather you not say shit, Kurt. You should have came on and did no video. If you wasn't going to apologize to your son as well, hell, you was caught. I have three children, ages 28, 27, and 23, and I sacrifice for you many opportunities. It's on you to accept them and do something wise with your life. I love them. It's about a relationship with his son. I get that. Yeah. And it's also about a relationship. If I cuss, I would get all mixed up. My thing is there. Right now, what I'm seeing, yes, it's about his son. But right now, what I'm seeing from him is that he's more worried about his brand than he is his offspring. Come on, somebody. Hmm. Hmm. He more worried. More worried about the calf. I think Michael Blackman. I was doing with them as a privacy of our own home, not over social media. That's another thing. Like I said, Kirk ain't gonna cuss nobody else over the phone out anytime. Hell, I'm trying to find his number so I can call him and say you were wrong about your son so he can cuss me out. Cuss me out, little Kirk. You know you love some blue cheese. Yeah, I do. I really, really love it. Cuss me out, little Kirk. Money can't buy you happiness, but your children is important. Exactly. Hell, it's real important. Real important. You know, I hate when people throw these away. It really bothers me. You listen, you right. So, but would you feel comfortable paying your bills and your son is out there? Your son could, can commit suicide or just anything because you ain't got his back. He longing for his daddy with love but not anger. Yeah, Kirk is not going to cuss TD Jakes out like sure wouldn't. My mother would cuss us out and bless our heart. Thank you. Where can I find the video? That video. You know what? I'm gonna put the link in. I'm gonna put the link. I would have had it in my other video, but they do not even want to hire us. Come on. Uh, Kurt, trust and believe this happened to Kurt for a reason. Happened to Kurt for a reason. When I say it did not shock me to hear Kirk talk like that. He talked like that. That's something he had been doing. He cussed so good. Seemed like he been cussing in between songs on stage. We just didn't know it. He was cussing so good. It was like, oh, Kirk. My favorite part of the win. Yeah, my son, friend of mine, put him out of 18 because he's grown. I know a lot of people that's done that. If his son had not recorded, no one would have believed him. Another thing, Michael, it's not the first time. It's just the first time. Come on, Valerie. Somebody come on. Wouldn't nobody have believed him? I'm worried about your fingers because you eating the hell out of them wings. Now I'm hungry. I love some chicken wings. But yeah, we would have never known. And the son did the right thing. Let me know. Because now it's a conversation. Now I just hope that now it's two things that's gonna come from them. Kirk gonna have to reconcile with his son because if you don't, oh baby, the world is watching now. You gotta make that thing right. You gotta make that thing right. Wow. See? You gotta make that thing right, Kirk. And you know what? Now wherever you at, somebody ready to record you. You better not slip. You better not even say dang. Remember how your mama wouldn't let you say dang? Kirk, you not even allowed to say dang no more. What black man you know at 18 makes enough money to rent an apartment? Not not cuss me out, little Kirk. Dang. Yeah, Kirk ain't even allowed to say dang around us no more. Oh, Kirk, get it right with your son. Come on. Get it right. You know, something could happen to your son. You'd be feeling so bad. You had me hungry. I had to DoorDash me some pop. Wow. Y'all know what? It's something about food that a good conversation over some food. Uh, he should never have issue and apologize to his fans and not his son. That is my point exactly. That's my point exactly. It's almost you showed us who the important people was to you. People you don't even know. Kirk, get it right with all his. He needs to. Well, exactly. I refuse. Hell, it made me call my daddy up. Like it is, Lisa. I was like, Daddy. He was like, huh? I was like, you got any issues or something you want to get out? He was like, what? I said, you want to put your foot up my ass? You want to call me a little bitch or something? He was like, boy, what the hell wrong with you? I said, I just want to know. I said, you love me? He said, yeah. I said, okay, Daddy, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. But see, my daddy ain't got no money and no bread and shit to protect. You know what I'm saying? So it really lets me know that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Kirk, little Kirky, little Katrina. No, let me stop. Y'all know what I always look, and this I'm just saying. Y'all know where it said I do not mean it in a bad way. I like him. However, I always perceive him as a gangster. Valerie, Valerie, come here. Let me go back to what Valerie just said. Valerie, you perceived who as a gangster Christian? Wait, y'all. I don't mean it in a bad way. I like him. However, I always perceived him as a gangster Christian. Who? We ain't talking about Kirk Franklin, are we? Us, a gangster. A gangster. Cause he all that was him. But wait, I've thought of Steve. I've thought of thank you. And that I've thought of a lot of things about Kirk Franklin. It ain't never been gangster. Let his ass walk up somewhere in the hood. They gonna whoop his little ass. Let him go to prison. Oh, he's somebody's bitch. He's from the hood. Level out. Don't make you gang. Oh, like a bad. No, you know what? That's a facade that he tries to get, but well, yes, he is. Yes, he is. But that's been out there for years. That's it's been out there for years. A lot of gay men will have babies or get married, especially Sugar Boots, honey child, Kirk. But you know what? I've seen it in the industry, and especially in the gospel industry, a lot of. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell my story. How about this? On the download. I did one gospel play for 3 years, and me and one particular gospel artist, they've won Stellar Awards. Oh wait, don't y'all be trying to look up to see who I was in this play with, because I'm not gonna tell y'all the name. But and when you in a see here I go because I stand in my truth. So when you in a cast like that, you always get when you get to different hotels. And I think we were like we had like 52 city tour we was doing this play on, and every hotel you got into, we stayed a week to 2 weeks in each place, and they give you a roomie list so you'll know where every person is in case y'all wanted to rehearse together, whatever. Okay, so it was one person. They weren't always in the play, but they brought him in because the headliners changed, considering on how long they committed to it. And so it was one person there, not gonna say no name, and I could tell he was looking at me, a little. There's Donnie, what's his last name? Listen here, no one here. Look, drink some liquor, your tongue would become I know. So I'm glad I'm not in love. That is funny. So look, so I would notice how they would look at me, and but I really didn't pay them no attention, because I'm so. I would go what my job was. It was a gospel play I was in, but I would go to the clubs of every city and like raffle off tickets and stuff. And that was my thing. So I remember coming back one day from one of the clubs doing something, and of course I had a couple of drinks or whatever. So this person called my room and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I say, "Huh?" They was like, "Hey, come here. I want to ask you something." I was like, "This time, this." They was like, "I know you just getting in." I said, "Well, yeah." And so I can't believe I'm telling this. So anyway, I go because their room was like a couple of doors down, so it wasn't like I had to go on any floor or anything. And so I sat in there and we were talking, and I really admired this person because I loved their music, and I've never been starstruck because I always thought that it was a pleasure for you to work with me just as much as it was you. I might not have much as money as you, and I may not be as famous as you, but I'm getting house every night when I go on this stage. On this stage, they coming up to me asking me for autographs quicker than you, and they don't even know who the hell I am. So anyway, we talked for quite a while. I think we kissed that night, and I was like, wow. And so I got back to my hotel room. I said, who would have thought? As much as I've listened to them, seeking to explain, trying to get his son at the right. So I said to myself, who would have thought? Listening to this person on the radio the way I do, that I said, wow. So I really did drink some moonshine, please. Look at Valerie. Michael, you so crazy. So listen. I said, okay. So I said, well, you know what? Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm good. So, but after being out there, nothing is overlaid tonight but jail and Select. So being out there and you don't know people and you really don't want to get to know people, So we hung out. We started eating out together a lot. Um, for my birthday, they called me down and to the place and had a little cake with a candle. It was really really nice because you're on the road, you miss your family. So we ended up. I'm not gonna say have an affair because you only have an affair if you're married to somebody or with somebody. Neither one of us weren't. So we ended up dealing with each other, messing around for the rest of the tour. But I knew that that's exactly what it was. They've been trying to say Mother Shirley Caesar when they buy some of the wine is I do not like what is that every time y'all do not do Kirk like that. But anyway, so we had messed around, and I mean it. Phyllis had got into it. So, but I knew that they lived somewhere totally different than where I lived. And y'all know I ain't leaving my mama for. I mean, I got to be in the same city as my mama, and I'm not a good long distance person. So, and then they were a little younger than me. I'm really narrowing this down. So, I said, okay, it is what it is. But now, all right, maybe 5 months, 6 months, maybe I'll even give it a year. They had a CD that came out, and the CD was just good. And I would see them, hey, Mamika. And so they were on the Stella Awards, and I'm watching. First of all, I seem like a little hoe because it's like 3 or 4 people that have won Stella Awards that I done had sex with. But I was like, you know what, Lord, me if it's all right, take that whole spirit up out of me, Jesus. Just get the whole spirit up. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. No, I've never heard of a Lanny Wolf. No. So anyway, as they get up there, they swept the categories this night. They won about 3 or 4 Stellas, and I was like, wow. But the very first time, no, not that. Donnie ain't even my type. And Donnie claimed to be straight, but baby, that woman's still in there. But anyway, who is it? I want to know. Don't leave us hanging like that, Michael. So look, y'all. So they're on the award show, Stellas. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, I better get. Hold on. Let me get this charger, y'all. Open my phone up. Yes, him too. Okay, hold on, y'all. 1 minute. Let me get this together right here. Uh, so, so they own the Stella Awards, right? And I'm just the watcher. And I'm like, oh, congratulations. Go ahead, Michael. Spill your own tea. I gotta see that. Go ahead. Wait. Go ahead, Michael. Spill your own tea before anyone else can, boo. Good evening. You seem you're feeling better today. The best thing to deep sleep. And I did. Okay, so look. Hold on, let me get this right. Okay, so as they're on accepting their award, I hear them say, first of all, I would like to thank God up above. And I'm like, okay, okay, okay. They was like my wife. I said, and a baby. I was like, I was just so outdone, so flabbergasted because I was saying, she don't know. Well, this happened after me. But I was like, it's no way that they couldn't know. But see, when you making it and when you in that industry, so many men in the gospel industry are married uh, to put up a front to portray something. Um, you sell more records that way. And a lot of women know. A lot of it's arranged marriage. A lot of women get into. They'd rather have that little money and notoriety and know what their husband is doing. Or you have a lot of lesbian women in the church that get with gay men, and you wouldn't be able to tell either one of them. And you think they living a happy married life, and that ain't even what they want. So it really shocked me then. And see, because I'm one of those people, I can't stand anybody on the down low because what you're not going to, see, everything. What you're not going to do, I'm not doing any down low because, see, I don't give a damn what is she, and I'm not finna live in a lie like that. I'm not finna be with somebody just because. for fame and fortune. Because I wouldn't have a peace of mind like that. Now I'm sneaking around and don't nobody want to. You thinking this is my cousin and all that? Michael Sapp. That's my boy though. But it's amazing that how many gospel stars are married. And you know, Detroit, we have some of the big, a lot of gospel artists come from Detroit. A lot of them. A lot of them. But see, this is another thing, and that beats out for you. This is back to say Ty Tribbett. You see how ugly that's a little ant. I'm just saying, so skinny a little ant. But then you know what? They came out. No, not Marvin. They came out. Ty Tribbett came out and said what? This is what killed me. Gay artists, I mean gospel artists, they'll come out and say, "Oh, I was delivered from being gay." Oh, now that's a testimony. Was this in the 80s or the 90s? It was in the 90s. Michael, you made me drop my dirt chicken. So look, you have a lot of artists that will come out and say, well, you know what? I had this gay sexual demon on me and God took it away. And then there'll be people like me that, there's some people that will see you and be scared as hell when you say hi if you've had any encounter with them. But they know I'm not one to tell. I'm not one to tell. And first of all, I'm not gonna mess with you if you just chose to live that lie. But they know don't make me mad. God damn it! And I could write. You know what? I've never thought about this. Why do I feel like the video vixen of the gospel world right now? I feel like Kareem Step, but call me Superhead. No, but I could actually write a book with some of the people in there. My God, I haven't even thought about that. But see, I don't think you're blessed that way. I don't think that you're blessed that way. So I haven't really even thought about it anymore. But it's amazing when you will look at TV and you will see a program or something, you'll see somebody on there. You'll be like, okay, I remember that. Oh, we had a good time tonight. But you have a lot of people out here that's scared. When will people understand that secrets and families cause harm to children? Can't preach and not acknowledge your own. Come on, somebody. That is my thing. That is my thing. That is my thing. And I'll give you, oh God, should I throw him under the bus? Well, I don't think Jay Moss, I wish. No, he's, I'm going to say that. Um, I have to. Now, I will say this, and I hope, oh God, Lord, okay. I went, Angela Bofield, who's a good friend of mine, and she said, Michael, let's hang out tonight. I said, okay. So I said, where we going? We went to Ashford and Simpson. They had a restaurant in New York. We were partying at the, no, we were doing a play at the Beacon Theater. And so we go. And Ashford, rest in peace, was so nice. And so, no, we didn't do anything. They flirted with me, though. I just couldn't do it because he reminded me of the lion from the Wiz with all that hair and that much. But it was, I mean, it's amazing how people will come backstage and want to holler at you, and it's people singers, actors, and stuff like that, and you're going, wow. Mm, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And a lot of times, everybody in the industry know they just don't talk about it. Chatty Chatty said, yummy, a full beer. Chatty Catty. But yeah, and a lot of times, everybody in the industry knows. Yeah. hmm But that's back in my younger days when I was hot and I had it going on. Oh, I probably still can get a couple of them if I wanted to. But see, I'm not one to sneak around, act like I'm your cousin and all that shit. That ain't, Don't get me somewhere talking about this my cousin. I'm your what? Motherfucker, I ain't your damn cousin. Not after what the hell we just did. Cousin where? You better call me daddy. He always reminds me, wait, he always reminds me of the Cowardly Lion. I know more than a couple. Yeah. But I'm just saying, Michael, you can write a book, but label it fiction. I could and just change the name. I, was, I had woke up in some mansion. Been like, wow, I'm serious. I had one person that wanted me to move to LA, and I chose not. They just passed away too. Good thing I didn't. But it's a trip. So I don't know about Kirk Franklin personally. I read those books years ago, and it is some deep stuff. Like you were, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, I can tell some stories about LA that just I was shocked, and I was there. But a lot of young people would be there, and people would do things with them, or they'll do something, and then the next day act like they don't even know them. And that's one thing. See, but that was just those groupie people. So I'll be the first to buy a copy. See, that was those groupie people. See, I had people because I was performing. So, it's like different levels that you're at. It's like different levels that you at. You have some that just hang around because they just want to be known. Um, but if you somewhere in the city like New York or LA, and you're there doing a play. So and if somebody ain't relevant at that time that we all know, because a lot of people that were stars came and saw these plays. That's why I'm going to, I'm gonna just show you all the pictures of the stars I met. Um, and if you're somewhere and person come up to you and ask you for an autograph, both of them are wrong. You think Tiny and Tip are guilty? Then somebody asks you for your autograph, so the starters with you. That's exposure for them. Heck, Michael, write a darn book, man. And so they treat you different than that. Uh, Tiny and Tip. My thing is that with Tiny and Tip, why do people wait so long? You know, if Tiny and Tip did something to me, made me do it, baby, I'm gonna be at the emergency that night doing a rape kit. Then that morning, I'm gonna have Gloria Alder. You know the famous white lady that always want to sue somebody. Elizabeth said, "Kiss a cousin," and I'm going to say, "Yes, this is what happened." So I really don't believe it. I think that yes, you partake in the foolishness exactly. So look, my thing is this: I don't believe it. I really don't because what I believe happened was that you know. See, this is why I can't do all of the sex stuff and all of that. Right? Why they want to say something? See, my thing is that I am so I talk a lot of mess about how I love sex, which I do. I'm a very sexual person, but I care about it. I feel like you really have to, to have sex with somebody, you have to, at least be some feelings there. You have some people that don't. So I think that some of those people, Ty, Ti and Tiny might have just did them one time, and their feelings got hurt. They might want to do it again, and Tiny and Ti might have said, "That's what it is. It is what it." That was that night. That was a moment. That moment will never happen again. And people feelings tend to get hurt. You know, that's why if you gonna party like that, find people that just like you can't have a lot of people that. I tell people all the time, don't have threesomes with somebody you in a relationship with. If you're gonna do a threesome, do it with two people you don't know. Cause somebody always gonna be mad. Y'all touch each other more than we touch each other. No, why would you use somebody you like or have feelings for in a threesome? Oh, I've had a threesome, but it ain't been with nobody that I could. It was in my single days. Well, hell, I'm still single, but could I do a threesome now? Next question. Okay, no, the key would be would somebody want my old ass in the threesome. But I think that Ti and Tiny are. This is just a backlash of somebody. It only take one person to come and accuse you of something. That everybody want to jump on that train. If they ever been around you, ever been alone with you, now they want to accuse you. Now they want to accuse you. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: this too shall pass. Ti and Tiny gonna be all right. You know, um, they be all right. It's a shame when Ti cuter than Tiny though. I'm just saying he cuter than his wife. So, but they were saying that she was getting the girls to come. I don't know. Didn't they just say the same thing about Candy Burris? Oh, them escape women some old freaky ass heifers, ain't they? Did they say Candy had a dungeon? You're my little secret. That's how we should keep it. Nobody see. That's what the fuck you should have been playing, Ti and Tiny. Escapes you, my little secret. Now the secret is out. I think that is the main reason that they out these celebrities because they sleep with them and they ignore them afterward and they feel shunned and embarrassed. Come on, the Glory Allard. Trust me, I know that's what it is. I have friends that had story. Oh, I'm telling you, I need to. I was just talking to a friend that told me about two A-list celebrities of how a lot of them will call these um, Cowboys. So, what's the name of the gospel singer? Lizzie Hatch. We won't be doing that one. Is it hard to tell? Is it hard to tell about the case of Tiny and Ti because they did not look like the time? Well, look, you have a lot of men that don't look like they suck. You have a lot of ladies that don't look like they eat. But I'm telling you, in the industry, and I'm going by that, um, in the industry, and it's a trip. And I'm saying, and when I sit around anybody, because I had to say to myself, if I didn't want anybody to know what I want, say if I was trying to live what I tell anybody, you know what? I'll give you another good example. My sister, we would have this family get together. Not my sister Phyllis, my sister on my mama's side. Um, and I have a cousin that's gay. Rest in peace. Matter of fact, I was just sitting here looking at this picture. This is my cousin here, my older cousin, Roland Yurko. He died in '96. God rest his soul. You know what? I still have those pants and shirt. I still have his wardrobe. I'm such a hoarder, but I can fit it. Y'all see that? That's him right there. He could sing his butt off. He actually did plays as well. So, sang backup for Aretha Franklin at one time. Yes, rest in heaven. So, we were sitting at a family picnic, a family get together that we have every year. So, you always bring out your new, everybody have a new relationship. You always want to take them to so the family can meet them. We always wanted the family to meet them. So, hey, Mama T, he's cute. Yeah, don't we look alike? I know. People now be saying, okay, when he first died, they be like, don't tell me. Roland. I'd be like, no, Michael. And that would make me bust out crying all the time. Like, hell, I didn't know we looked that much alike. But anyway, and he's my mother's first cousin, but my second cousin, my grandmother and his mother are sisters, but we just grew up together. I think it's one in every family. It's quite a few in this family. Half of them just don't want to tell it. Hey, Vanessa. So we're sitting, my cousin and I are sitting there, we're eating, And my sister gets out the car. Oh, Pearl Otis, I don't have super chat, baby girl. I love you. We'll get it, but yeah, I don't have super chat, so um, that's a long story too. Why I don't. So listen to this, you guys. I'm sitting there. Um, what I found is why. So I'm sitting there. Me and my cousin and my sister pulls up. This is a picnic that we go. He's hands a recipe. Yeah, everyone thumbs up. 51 here. Come on, y'all, thumbs up. So as I'm sitting there, my sister gets out with the new boyfriend of her life, the new guy in her life. So I'm looking down. I'm eating my rib. Y'all know I'm always eating, even back then. I'm cutting up, and my cousin go, and drops his plate of food, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? What the hell is you dropping your damn? He was like, He said, what? I said, what? He said, I've been with him. I said, you been with who? My cousin had been with the guy that my sister was there with. So now I'm in a dilemma. Do I tell my sister right there? Because I said, what if I went somewhere and I called myself turning my life around and now I'm with a woman? Would I want somebody, you know? But then again, I said, hell, how many women, how many women out there would want the gay person in their family to tell them that the man used to be gay? How many people out there would want women would think that should I tell her right then or? But I pulled it to the side and told her right then. I was like, look, because I just said, well, I wouldn't want to be in an awkward place like that. And I said, look, I don't know what he's doing now or how he's doing it. Lizzie had said, please tell me, yeah. So I told my sister, I said, look, Roland been with him, and Roland just told me, I didn't know what to do, and oh, he was mad, but it was what it was. Hell, you should have told her, damn it. I would never get with a woman and not tell her that. Well, hell, I don't have to tell her but see, because I ain't got time to be living all that shit. All them, I ain't. That's a hard pill. I know, but I don't have time to be worried about all that. Cause you be worried, am I gonna always run into somebody somewhere? Why not just tell your truth? I would tell her on him in private. Well, I pulled her to the side. I didn't say it right in his face, but I said, look, not only look. Oh, I forgot. I made it funny, whatever it was, and of course she ended that. And they were very like nice. How would you know? What you mean? How would I know? My cousin had been with him. My cousin Roland. I just showed you the picture. Well, it always comes out. Pull me to the side and tell me. Brian Big says, if that person is, you, yes, 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 yes. So I told her I wouldn't want my sisters in there. Uh, you know, tell me even if I go into denial. Yeah, yeah, that is true. You know, um, I'm curious to see if Kirk Franklin knows some little inside son knows some little inside dirt on him. Oh look, new photos coming out soon. How examine you spot one? How do you spot one? First of all, let me tell women this. A lot of y'all know and y'all deny it. A lot of y'all know and y'all really deny it. You look. You will overlook the red flags. You will overlook the red flags. I have a sister who, God, they gonna be so mad at me, but I just stand in my truth. I don't give a damn. She had one husband that I knew was gay. Well, they married and stuff, and I didn't like be around her. I didn't go to the wedding or anything. But when I did meet them, and I just knew, I knew instantly. I knew instantly. It's just a look that they have. I don't know what it is. And that be, I can get it to work right now. Maybe it's work. I can't get it to work right now. Maybe, okay. Yeah, a lot of them just don't know. And see, a lot of time, but, You have to be careful because a lot of people that you think are that way aren't that way. Lucinda Baxter, Lucinda Baxter said, definitely tell me immediately. I think a lot of people, I would agree with a lot of people, they would want to know right then. Yes, my aunt said, pay attention to the red. You have to. You have to. I was able, in my younger years, I was able to play it off because I had all sisters. So a lot of people just thought I was just, had feminine ways because of all my sisters. Catherine said, tell me, please tell me. So I think a lot of people, body language, yes. Likes and interests, if you notice me, I was the best hopscotch jump rope player in the neighborhood. Couldn't nobody beat me in no motherfucking jacks. Oh, teddy bear up the stair? No, I didn't play. I did know all them games though. I did know all of them games because I had all sorts of. I was the best. Let's put it like this: I played school a lot with my sisters. So by the time I got to school, I was very intelligent. I was well advanced than the other kids because I played school. I hated playing it then, but I thank God I ended up playing it because school was very easy for me. Very, very easy. So look, I just want to tell y'all some of these damn comments that I got um, about Kirk Franklin. It's amazing how divided divided everyone is on the Kirk Franklin issue thing. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't. Okay. We done talked. We talk about it. The T.I. and Tiny thing, like I said, I don't believe that. Because I would have sex with him and never open my damn mouth. Oh, I would do Tiny and T.I. I would do them both. Whatever you like. Oh, yeah, whatever you. What? Don't judge me. Judge yourself. But see, that's me living in my truth. And anybody that lives in their truth don't have to bring other people down because of something y'all done did together. Now, it's different. It's different if they just done you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because why would it take that damn long? Why would T.I. have himself out there like that? Um, I mean, do I believe they've done it and been freaky? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I think they have. One couple I would have liked to just been freaky with once, just once. Well, two couples. Hell, three, no. Ooh, shit, three. It's three. Well, one of them, I don't think. Okay, yeah, I am doing. I think this chicken got me. But I would have loved to done Will and Jada. I'd beat in the heartbeat. Will and Jada. Who was the other couple? Okay, Will and Jada. Oh God, I just had the other couple on my mind. Will and Jada would be one of them. Damn, I just had another couple in my mind. I can't remember who it was. Okay, it'll come to my mind. I had a threesome back in the day and felt bad afterward. Why would you feel bad? Kirk transformed since he made a song. Can I get a whoop? Ti only for me. But if they came as a couple, you'd have to let Tiny watch or something. Put that pig nose nuts. Okay, yeah. So it would be Will and Jada. Yeah. Hey, Michael, I am glad that you enjoyed your birthday. I love Margaret E. Thank you. I enjoyed it so much. Y'all, I'm still. Look. Did y'all see? I jumped in the shower. Remember, I said I was gonna take a bath. That was so tough, but I just took a shower because I'm too scared of what happened. Oh, I'm glad I just said it. I would have had a threesome with Whitney and Bobby. I don't give a fuck, Bobby. See this? You don't scare me, Bobby. I'm talking about the old Bobby, not this fat ass Bobby. Let Bobby holler at me now. I'll still look, Bobby. I know you out of shape. Come on, it's my prerogative. He was somebody I liked, and I felt bad being okay with. Wow, you know what? A lot of people, it's not for everybody. Everybody has to be, it's not for everybody. Oh, comedian Ellis, I know you was in here. All right, I said what I said. There's only 3 couples that I would have. Well, I would throw some others, but okay, we're gonna say Will and Jada. Maybe one of the mods can put Kurt and his son's phone call link in the chat for you. Look, you know what? First of all, like I said, I would like a threesome, some 2 men and me. Lizzie had see, that's what I'm talking about. I would like 2 men and me too, but I was just saying a couple right now. Um, I would have done Trench and Pep back in the day when they were together. That's another one. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. Yeah. I think that I love me some Bobby. Look, you know that you were a good idol, and back in the day when you got a pop belly, you don't look shit like you look back in the day, and you still love that person because of who they was back in the day. That's Bobby, bad boy Bobby. That's never gonna go away. Cause when you look at Bobby, he had motherfuckers so mesmerized back in the day that they look at this Bobby now and don't see this Bobby. They still see the other Bobby. So, oh, Bob, I'm like, bitch, do you see his belly? His mouth won't be still. This motherfucker, when you see, sometimes it's amazing how the mind works. It's amazing how such an awe you can be of somebody that you don't see them for what they really are now. You only see what they are back then. Comedian, El Angel, whatever, the gangster comedian, that's what we gonna call her. Now, somebody called Kirk Franklin the gangster gospel. That was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. No gangster no gangster gospel in Kirk Franklin. He got gangster wop, wet ass pussy. That's what wop. No, let me say. Hey guys, for real. Hey, Dolores Harlan. Look, he got some gospel wop. Kirk Franklin got some gospel wop. That's what he got. He's got some gospel wop. I said what I said. Yep, that's about, yeah. Can't nobody forget about Bobby. Tupac and Stretch, Naughty by Nature was awesome. Okay, y'all. Look at y'all telling y'all little who y'all had crushes on back in the day. That's right. Uh, Laugh out like gangster comedian. Hey, y'all. Look, they call Kirk Franklin a gangster gospel. No, Kirk Franklin got some gangster wop. He's a little bitch. I said what I said. He really needs to get on there and apologize to his son. Tell him he gonna be there for him. He love him. Not apologize to the fans because you worried about your brand. Against, I do not see that in him. I don't either. Don't apologize to the fans because you worried about your brand. Apologize for what you did to your kid and let him know you love him. So what, you gotta look up at him and stand on your tippy toes and give your son a hug. Bitch, that's what we do. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. Y'all know, I think I'm milk wasted. I'm actually milk wasted. I've been drinking milk. I'm milk wasted. Yes, Michael, you right. He wears eyeliner. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I'm surprised, that video is doing well. People are looking the truth about it wrong. Come on. Oh, we're going to start having Bobby Brown moments. What is one of his damn songs? I just like the way he danced. I give you that. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I would do Roddy DeVoe and his wife. Okay, y'all. Am I doing too much here? I see him as a hypocrite. He's so much a hypocrite. You out here on the road, like I said, you're preaching more like the gay gospel. Free, silly, right? You out here preaching to the masses, and yet your son is standing in the need of prayer. Come on, somebody. Oh, that was deep. You out here preaching to the masses, ministering to the masses, and your son is standing in the need of prayer. Come on, somebody. I'm not experimenting like that. I'm good. No extras in my bed, just me and my dude. Okay, okay. Kirk is a tender. Exactly. Exactly. Um, Kirk. And I don't know what he's looking rough now. Like somebody that popped him in both eyes, or he didn't had he looked like he had plastic surgery in his face. Is it just me? Am I the only one to think that Kirk Franklin has had plastic surgery? Baby, I was in love with Christopher Williams and Elder and Michael Jackson, the Prince growing up. Oh yeah, those were the people. You know, I actually seen the Jackson Five in concert here in Detroit at Joe Louis Arena. This is before Michael ever went solo. I agree. Laugh out loud. I love Tenderoni. Tenderoni was a good one. He just made up Roni. What the hell was a Roni? What the hell was a Roni? I can use me a tenderoni right now. Where are my tenderonis at? I need a tenderoni. Oh yeah, I need a tenderoni. Preaching is preaching is praying, not singing. Praying is done. Come on, Chatty Catty. Prince met my guy. Okay, yeah, I like Prince as well. Prince was yes. Did you, Michael? Did you, Michael? Did I what? Oh Lord, is this we gonna talk? Uh, I had one of my idols. Oh yes, I did. I think he did have plastic surgery. I do too. I thought it was just me. Nobody talks about it, but I really believe he had plastic surgery. Now look, y'all, my heat is all the way up. Okay, see, I'm freezing right now, and this is what I can't do. What? I would turn it off. Oh, it's not working. Like you gonna have us boys hoping and red. Wait, hold on. Michael, you gonna have us forces hopping the red eye when Kirk Franklin and his gangster guys, probably crew, come to jump you, bruh. Do you think they gonna come? See, Jackson, yeah, they gonna come and get me. Cause I done said some shit about him, but I'm just saying. And I've had the pleasure of not technically meeting him, but being in the same surroundings as him quite a few times. I'm just not want to run up to anybody and hey, how you doing? Let me get a picture. Blah blah blah. No. Dottie People, who is my mama, my Dottie Peoples is my mama. I call her quite often and say, "Hey, how you doing?" I ain't even gonna put her on blast because we were going to do a show somewhere. She was like, "Bookie, you better watch your back, cause they gonna hit on you. Oh, they gonna be in love with you." And everybody know who that is. See, I can't. I just don't want to throw her on the under the bus. I wish they would. I know. I wish. Look, let God's property, little Kirky Kirk. They're gonna end up being my property. Watch. Best believe. Hey, Mike, have a blessed day. I don't think Kirk's son would have put him out there like that if some things wasn't true. Had everything growing up. Maybe Kirk has took some things out on him. Peter, I believe it's much more than what we're seeing. It's so much more, and I keep saying that uh probably Phyllis, okay. That boy, because even afterwards, what the boy's statement was, I'm scared to be around my dad. Uh, I don't know why he has such hatred for me. Because I've never heard the son do or say anything, really out. You know what I'm saying? And all of this, maybe it needed to come out. Maybe it needed to come out because that way they can get some closure and they can work on it. I'm just so tired of black families talking about they don't keep stuff in the family. Keep it in the family. It's enough secrets kept in a damn family. It's enough damn secret, right? Stomp. Yeah, they all gonna get stomped. Hell, half of them guys probably old as hell right now. Look at B Lovey face. She recently got into jail. Really? I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look. She has some work. She has had some work done on her. I don't know why we want to change how we look, and y'all know what y'all see. You gonna get what you see. When I get to sagging and shit and all that, it not in my pants. I'm talking about in my face. I ain't doing nothing to it. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do some workout muscles. Ay 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 ay. Other ways to work it out, but I work it out. But yeah. So I had to do a video today, y'all. I mean, and y'all know, really, I don't. I'll get with my sis, and me and her will talk. Do reaction videos. But this one today, before I knew it, I had to for brand deals exactly. I had to get up here. I had to say something. It'd be like, look, damn it, Kirk, motherfucking Kirk. Since you like to cuss, Kirk. Let me. Somebody needs to teach your ass how to cuss, Kirk. You didn't even talk. You didn't even cuss right. You didn't even cuss right, Kurt. You should have told yourself, look here, motherfucker. You mine. Don't you ever motherfucking disrespect me. I will beat your motherfucking ass. Don't let the fact that I sing these motherfucking songs bother your ass, nigga. You didn't do all that. You talk like a little bitch when you cuss your son out. Okay. You love Dottie people? Listen, I travel I traveled with Dottie people for about 2 or 3 years. I love Dottie. Anytime I go to Atlanta, I go see Dottie. She could be in the studio. I'm going up in there. Uh, Anytime she come here, I'm singing. She always calls me out. Dottie is one of the nicest people. She is always, whenever we was on the road, she always paid for my dinner. She gave me birthday presents, but she always called me Uncle Willie because that's the role I play. I was born looking like this, and I'm going to die looking like this. Okay, I know that's right, little man Kurt Franklin. I know. Tell Kurt to bring. We got power bottles and drag queens too, sis. Oh, that was hilarious. That's right. He. You can't tell me Kirk ain't did half of the people. Half of his. Come on, come on. I would talk about somebody else, but I might want to part. I might want to roll. Now y'all figure out who that is. Never know. We might work together. Okay, y'all. Look, it's cold in my house. You and Phil Spears are bright. Y'all are original and love it. You know what, Chatty Catty? We just tell it like it is. I tell my sis, just be yourself. Give us the name of the play. What play, Lizzie? What play are you talking about, Lizzie? I've done quite a few plays, so I can give you a name of all the plays I did. Through Hell and High Water, Papa Don't Take No Mess, God Don't Like Ugly, I Am What God Says I Am, There's One in Every Family, um, Like Mother, Like Father, Like Hell. Oh God, come on, give me another one. What's another one I did? Oh, Here We, um, oh my God, oh, come on, a couple more. Here We, oh my God, I can't remember the other one. Scantless Hair. Come on, somebody. It's quite a few. It's quite a few. Yeah, it's quite a few plays I've done. Um, One day I probably will come up with the name, but it's such a true story, and I was truly shocked. And we don't speak now. I mean, on Facebook, we would like kind of talk, but sometimes you have to. I just seen them on not too long ago. I seen them singing "Deliver Me." Not they was in the choir singing "Deliver Me." Okay. Oh, I'm telling too much. I am telling too much. With Leandra Johnson. Um, some of the best sex I ever had. Look, let's just say that. It was some good sex. It was some good low down, dirty, nasty, sweaty, back alley. Oh God, type of sex. Okay, like how did you get it? How did you get discovered as a comedian? Okay, I'll tell you this, Peter. I was never discovered. Well, kind of. Yes, okay. Why would I say I was never discovered? Uh, I had lost. Oh, so ironic. The picture I showed you of my cousin, he died, and this was in '96, and it hurt me so bad, right? So he left me a car, a Ford Mustang convertible, and I had a car accident. I told that story, showed the pictures of that. and I was in a coma for like 2 weeks. But I had already made this. I said, God, if you get me through this, I've always wanted to do comedy. So I took a comedy class called Comedy 101. This was in '97 or the latter part of '96, and about me and about 8 other people. Uh, Lizzie say, "Are you a top or bottom?" I don't do categories. I don't fall into categories like that. I have a drink or two. I'm liable to do anything. Don't judge me, judge your motherfucker. Matter of fact, a pancake ain't done till you flip it over. Have you ever poured some batter in a motherfucking pan and just cooked it on one side and took it out? No, you had to flip that damn pancake over, cook the other side, put your little syrup on there. Okay, laugh out loud, Sister Perry. Okay, so I took a class called Comedy 101. And for our graduation, we was at a comedy club, and and everybody came, and you did it, and I went on last because you always say the best for last. So a guy saw me, and Lizzie laughing. A guy saw me, and the guy was like, "Look, I got this play. I would love for you to come and audition." Now at that point, I had thought nothing about doing plays. I was only thinking about doing comedy, and I said, "Okay." So I went and I auditioned for this play. And there was a lot of people I knew from Detroit. And it was a play out of Flint. And so I did the play. I auditioned, and the guy said, "Thank you." I said, "Well, wait a minute. I do comedy as well," to the other guy, or something I did. And I did it. And the guy was like, "Look." Now, mind you, it was maybe 50 people at this audition. The guy was like, "Look," he said, "Mayor, I'm finna write a role for you in the play." So I was the only one that night that he told, "You got it." And I was like, "Okay, good." So anyway, I made it. A friend of mine named Courtney, she was a singer and an actress. She made it. Um, Kool-Aid, he's another funny comedian. He made it, rest in peace. And Foolish. So all of them, we made it. So all of us would drive to Flint every day to do this play. Um, Kool-Aid ended up not doing it, but so was Coco. It was Courtney, Foolish, and me. So we did the play, but we only did it one time. But that was my first start. And guess who the people were? It was a little boy there, because the guy that was Ken Berry, and his wife name was Talisha Berry, and they had all these kids, about 4 or 5 kids, I think, 4 kids, all girls and one boy. Well, the little boy ended up being the guy that played on Girlfriends as Jabari. Um, all of them, they my Facebook friends, but I knew him ever since he was a little kid. It was his mother, Jabari. Well, he was the older Jabari, not the young Jabari. Kendra Berry, y'all. Check him out on Facebook. But yeah, he ended up, they all live in California now. But that was the very first play I did, was their play. And it didn't go as far as I could. I actually quit my job. I was a dispatcher at Checker Cab, and I quit my job to do it. And they only did one show, and I was like so out. I could have went back to my job, but you know how you don't want to go back nowhere with your tail between your legs. So now I was determined to make it as a comedian, because I told them, I'm going to do this play. They said we would go on tour and stuff. We never went on tour. Oh God, it was just like the worst. Anyway, so somebody saw me because it was at the Whiting Auditorium in Flint in '97, and anyway, so I'm kind of trying to regroup, figure out what it is I'm gonna do, and my phone rings, and this lady calls me. She said, "Hello, can I speak to comedian Michael Allen?" I said, "This is he." She said, "Okay." She said, "Look, someone saw you in a play here, Weave, and they want, and I'm wondering, what up, Jazz? Would you come and audition for this play, God Don't Like Ugly?" I said, "Sure." And let me show you how God works. The place of the rehearsal was like 4 blocks from my house. It was literally four blocks from my house where the rehearsal. Where they were rehearsing. So she said, "Okay, can you just come in, and you can come in and you can read?" I said, "Okay." Now, what's so ironic? A guy that I went to school with had originally played that role. I didn't even know it. So I'm glad I never saw it. So I go in, it's in a church, in front of an altar. And they asked me to read this role, and I read it. And then the lady and the guy who wrote it, rest in peace. Damn, everybody's dead. Damn. But anyway, Carlton Hamilton and his, they ended up getting married, Latanya. So I'm sitting there, hey, Miss Brownhurst, and I'm reading this script. And they was like, okay. They said, now can you do some comedy? I'm standing in front of the altar. Y'all know all I do is cuss. I'm like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, touch yourself, lick this, eat that. That's the type of comedy I do. Motherfucker, son of a bitch, that's all I would do. And I was like, huh? She said, can you do some comedy right now? I said, in front of the altar? I just prayed to God. I said, God, please, please, Jesus, don't let, please, Lord, please, Jesus. And I did it. And they hired me. And I ended up going on the road with that play for a couple of years. Can you believe it? Do you see yourself going on the road again when things get better with a good agent and venue? That is my goal, you know. And I'm telling you this, that this right here, this platform right here, is really training me because you got to realize when I was going out on the road, I mean, in plays and just going from city to city, and then all was paid for in the hotel. You know, social media. I wasn't on social media then. You know, it existed, but I really just didn't pay no attention. Well, it was just coming into what it was. So, you know, I know this time I know so much better how to navigate and how to use this to my advantage. You know, say that I book a show, you know, say that I'm doing plays and we in one city, I could book other things outside of that in advance. You know what I'm saying? I can have a meet and greet with my subscribers because it's so many of y'all that I really want to meet face to face and say, hey, how you doing? And you know what I'm saying? Do a little comedy and talk a little shit and have everybody say what? Don't judge me, judge your motherfucking self. Have people say, come on, people. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, but everything works. It's in God's perfect time. I'm a big believer in that. I don't try to rush anything. You know, we think about what it is we want, and we ask God to give it to us. You know, God is in the blessing business. Come on, somebody. Kurt, I want to see Kurt face to face. Look, Kurt. Look, Kurt. Kurt, call your son back and do it live. And you apologize and say, I'm sorry. And I love you. You did disrespect me, but I love you. And I'm here for you, son. Yes, I'm here for Janice. I love Chicago. I love Chicago. I love Chicago. Not that far from me, you know. Not that far from when they start opening up things, and I'm gonna get with somebody, and you know, maybe I can find me some promoters that's willing to, you know, get into this thing, work, and we all make money together and go to these different places. I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. That's my dream. That's my thing. And it too shall come to fruition. I'm a big believer in that. A lot of things you just got to speak it into existence. You got to speak it to existence. I had one, I had signed with a manager. I really had. We didn't work out though because I had, and what was so ironic, the manager I signed with, I had found really I would fly to come see you all the way from California. Oh, look at Lizzie. I know that's right, baby. I had signed with a manager. I'm not going to say their name. Um, I signed a 5 year contract with them. Yes, I did. Ah, yeah. I hope that 5 years is over by now. I don't even know. So no, I did. I signed a 5 year contract, and I think they were getting 19.5% of everything that I made, whether it was in a play, whether it was comedy, all of this in there, you know. And we fell out because I did a play, and I was unhappy with this play, and you know we did sign the contract, and the play wasn't as funny. They were supposed to give me leeway to ad lib and say whatever it is that I wanted to say. However, it didn't work out. And so I told him, I'm so glad I discovered you. Can't believe I didn't hear about you earlier. guess I didn't pay attention to comedy in the 90s. I would see a comedy video. We learn something every day. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So my manager, my new manager, and he was doing all of the social media stuff for me and everything, and he had worked some stuff out for me to do in Baltimore. But I had, most of everything I booked off Facebook or YouTube. Well, no, I wasn't doing YouTube yet. Most of the stuff I booked was off Facebook, and I booked this. I really booked it, but they handled it. They got me more money than I actually, was gonna ask for. But when it didn't work out, and they called me, and this is why I had to let them go. And they said, "What?" They was like, "So," they said, "Michael, your gut is always right." Yes, amen. That's so true. So the person calls me and says, "Well, what is this that you're not doing a play?" I said, "Me and her decided we just don't want to work together." And they was like, "Wait a minute, because I'm losing money," and I'm thinking, "Motherfucker, I'm the one that said, I already had this before I even signed with you, and I'm allowing you to do this." So I said, "Well, anyway, just." So then he calls her. Then he calls me back, and I say hello. He said, "Yeah, I got her on the phone." Now I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I hang up. You don't call me with the client on the phone. That's what your job is. I should never have to talk to the client. If you got to call 12 times back and forth, I should never have to deal with the client when it comes to business. So I kind of knew that that wasn't a manager for me, because if you sitting there calling me with somebody on the phone, and I'm telling you what I feel, then it wasn't my time. It wasn't They weren't the one, and I had to let that go. And you know it just wasn't my time, and it was what it was. It's I've done shows where, and this is why I'm so hard when it comes to the business part of it, because we've done shows and people, the show be over and the promoters be like, "Oh, they what?" No, the writers be like, the people ran off. The promoters ran off with the money. You'd be surprised how doggy dog. And I've seen some fights and argument. And these are in gospel plays. So you know what? I will not do a show until I get. If I don't get all my money first, you got to give me half of it before I go on stage. Then during intermission, I need my other half, and then I'll go on. And then that way, because I don't have those. After you do this so long, after you do this so long, it's something. Hey, Cooper's Kitchen. I would like to. I would damn sure fly to go see my. Yes, please do, please do. Look, everybody, y'all. This first Cooper's Kitchen. I love watching their channel. I go and I try to comment every time. Cooper's Kitchen Talk and More. Um, had a good video talking about helping each other and lifting each other, and all of that. And that's all that I ever talk about, and I love that. They even gave me a shout out in their video. It's a husband and wife team. Um, I like them. Y'all need to please, 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 y'all go over there and check out Cooper's Kitchen Talk and More. You won't be disappointed. They real. I think they on Facebook too. Y'all won't be disappointed. They real. They real. They give you the real. Y'all think I keep it? Well, I am real. Well, I cuss a motherfucker out. Want enough? Hey, Cynthia, hello. How are you? So I like that. Peter, did that explain how I got started in doing comedy? But I've done so many different. I'm one of those people that just do a million things. Like, I knew at an early age I love to cook. Um, oh, anytime. And Forrest Gay, y'all better go over there and check out Cooper's Kitchen. Come on, come on, y'all better. Um, I'm one of those people that love to do it. Like, I know I love to cook, so I went to culinary arts school for almost 2 years, and was learning and got my diploma in culinary art. And then I did that, and I was like, well, I want to do something else. Then I went and took comedy 101. Then I was like, I want to do something else. And, you know, anytime I don't think you're too old to learn anything. You know, I don't think look, I'm going pole dancing next week. Yes, I'm gonna drop it like it's hot on the pole. Now, I think when this is all over, we're going to need plenty of laughs. But never forget our brothers and sisters we have lost. I'm out, Michael. God bless you, brother. Keep tuning. Okay, thank you. Yes, we will never forget the people. You know, that's one blessing, y'all. Can y'all believe? Hey, this housewife, can y'all believe that through the midst of us all, we still here? You know, a lot of people didn't make it. A lot of people, you know, COVID took them out, but look at us, still here, still able to breathe. You know, we had a thing at our Belle Park where you just ride around the whole thing, and they had pictures of everybody that passed away, and there was so many people on there that I knew that I had not realized died. It was just something else. But you know, like I said, I thank God that you guys are all still here. I'm still here. Most important, my mother and my father being older in age, it didn't get them. Come on, somebody. Oh, for that, I gotta say thank you. I got to say thank you for that. You know, Kirk Franklin, you're still here. COVID could have took you out. COVID could have took your son out. You apologize to your son. Let your son apologize to you. Make that thing right. Stop worrying about what other people think about um, what you said, Kirk Franklin. It ain't what you said that's making nobody upset. It's how you came and you apologized to us, but yet didn't apologize to your son. You apologizing to us because you want you want that brand to stay intact. But if you don't get it right with your son, I ain't never buying another CD or nothing. Well, hell, I ain't never bought one no way. But still, I won't even listen to it when it come on the radio. Make it right with Carry On. He needs you. I can feel that in my spirit. He needs you. He's reaching out for it. He recorded that phone call because that was nothing but a cry for help. It wasn't to let you have it. It was a cry for help because you know what? Now everybody's listening and you gonna listen too. And like I said, you'll never talk to him like that on the phone again because you don't know if he gonna record you or not. Come on, Kirk, get it right, man of God, get it right. Exactly, cool. Get it right, man of God. Don't come in my town ministering for me when you need ministering in your own home. Come on. When you got to get it right in your own house before you go to somebody else's house and try to get it right. Yes. Trust and believe. Everything happens for a reason. That video got out of you talking and cussing like that for a reason. Because now there's some things you have to address. Whether you wanted to or not, you have to address them. And you can't keep worrying about your brand. That's all I'm saying. All right, y'all. I have been. How long have I been on here? Since it said, say it again. The young wanted his attention from his father. You right. He's crying out. Yeah, he crying out. And like I said, it wasn't the cussing out or him calling him bitches and he'll put his foot in his ass and no, it wasn't that. We've all been taught to that way once or twice by our parents. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So that don't bother me. What bothers me is that you got him back on that thing and you said to us, your fans, I'm sorry. I said some things I shouldn't have said. My son's 33 years old, and this has been going on for a long time. And I had a, not once did you say, I love you, son, and I'm here for you. I know something right. You're reaching out, you're hurting, you need me, and I'm your father, and I got you, and I'm here. None of that. You said none of that. You said none of that. No, I have never, ever bought a Kirk Franklin CD. Do you hear me? Ever. I have to be honest. So I can't say I'm a fan. I can't say that I've done anything financially for Kirk. I might have watched a TV special or something. I've never bought a concert ticket. So you don't owe me no apology because I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing. Yes. Okay, y'all, this is something else I want to ask y'all before we get off because they keep showing my girl. Y'all know who is my favorite singer? Anybody that know me and that's been rocking for me, I actually made a dish of hers called the peanut butter shrimp. Who is my favorite singer? Do anybody know? Let me see who knows me up in here. Who knows me up in here? Who is my favorite singer of all time? I'm looking at her right now. Oop, I just said her, but somebody should know. I love. Oh, I gotta watch that again all the week. I love, 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 love her. Oh, y'all! I can't believe that I'm not even cutting this up normally, but I know they're gonna show this again. So, yes, Smitty forgot it right. Aretha, they showing all Aretha. Now, this is my thing. They got two Aretha Franklin movies coming out. I don't know why. I just don't know why. The one with Jennifer, yes, Dolores Hall, Aretha Franklin, Detroit's own, who I met. Um, they have one with Jennifer Hudson doing a movie, and the girl Herbo, she's doing it, and it's really just tripping me out. Why have two movies coming out about Aretha? Didn't they have two Whitney movies come out? So of course you guys know that I can't wait. I'm going to see both of them. Aretha, the housewife said Aretha. Yes, the Lord said Aretha. Um, I just rode past Aretha's house today, and every time I go there, I look at it. I said, I know they so tired. Margaret E said Aretha. I know people are so tired of me doing videos of where Aretha Franklin passed at, the building she passed in. She had a penthouse right downtown Detroit. Um, we had a candlelight visual out there for her. I went to Aretha. I was just in the day supporting a black business KB on 6 Mile. I will be showing you to my. Really? Where you stay at? Are you close to the Detroit uh, business on KB and 6 Mile? I will be showing you. Okay, I can't wait to see that. Y'all know. See, people think I'm crazy. My mama thinks I'm crazy. Do y'all know I watch a Aretha Franklin video at least once a week? I just watch it. Oh, you're in Cincinnati. Okay, so yeah, you're not that far. It's a minute, but not that far. Um, I watch Aretha Franklin's video. I mean, funeral video at least once a week. I'm not tired of hearing it. I wish I could go in. Yeah, I I watch her video at least once. I mean, funeral video once a week. Listen, when she died, they had her body at three different places. I went to the funeral, but I went to view her body too. So when they had it at the African American Museum here, and it was so long to get. I mean, the line. It was maybe an hour and a half to, cause baby, it was so long. Oh, it was just so. Did Aretha Franklin have a cookbook, or am I mistaken? You know what? She was supposed to come out once. She didn't. But all I know is I see her cook, uh, and that on the show, the peanut butter shrimp, spicy peanut butter shrimp, and it was so delicious. And I'm gonna have to cook that again. I have a video of me cooking it. So anyway, we're standing this long line. As we get closer and closer to up and getting into the building, I called my mom. I said, Mama, I'm seeing CNN. I mean, all of these, every news outlet you can think of was there. And I said, Mama, you know what I'm gonna do? She said, What? Now they had two guards standing there, and they were kind of rushing you past. Like you walk past, you look, and you have to keep it moving. I said, Mama, when I get up there, I'm finna faint, fall out and faint. I'm gonna scream and yell and fall out, and I'm not getting up until the ambulance come and take me out. Oh, I said this is gonna be all across. Do you know they would have showed that everywhere? Oh, it would have been all in other countries. Distraught fan is overwhelmed and falls out. Oh, that was my moment. That was really, and I can't believe I didn't do it. My mom was like, "Bitch, you really gonna take this Aretha Franklin moment and make it about you?" I really was gonna fall out. Do you know y'all would still be talking about? They'd be like, the guy that passed out at Aretha Franklin's viewing. Oh God, that was a moment. Aretha Franklin only dies one time. Hell, I want to see the movie when it comes out this summer. Oh yes, I was gonna fall out. Yes, I was. My mama stole that moment from me. I would have always been known as the Aretha Franklin guy. The housewife said, "Oh Lord, I wish you had done it." I swear, I wanted to do it to this housewife so bad. I blood watch you. Can you fix pepper steak and rice? Yes, I can. Michael, you are a star. It's okay to make it about you. Thank you, Alphaberry. Michael, Michael, I was so into watching her funeral. I cooked one of her favorite meals, oxtails. Michael, I cooked the day I felt like I was there. Look, the Lord, I'm telling y'all, I love, love, love Aretha. But can y'all imagine if I had to pass out and been very dramatic with it? I would have knocked down one of the roses, pulled over something. Ah, not the queen. And look, just said bloop. It made sure I was all in the way where couldn't nobody walk past. They would have to step over me and just lay there steadfast and waited on the avalanche. Can you imagine CNN, all the newscasters looking at me? I would have closed it down for a minute and I could just see my face. Look, I would have been doing interviews. That would have been my moment. And my mother, I will never forgive my mother for that. I let her talk me out of doing it. And I was a little and played her music and right. You probably would have been. I know. Listen, I'm telling y'all, it was a moment that I let slip out of my hand. I hope the actress playing her does a fantastic job. I do too. But that's a moment I let slip out of my hands because I would have been known as the Aretha Franklin guy. Uh, they would have had to put that in her movie. They would have asked me to play the role. Can't nobody fuck. Oh my God. Not, have you ever regretted anything? That's the one thing I regret in life. I had the moment. The stage was set perfectly. It was cameras every damn where. I mean, the cameras just pointing. And I had the right spot where I was going to fall out. I had a little pop in my hand where I was going to shake all up in the air and throw it. I mean, I had planned this out. And I don't know what the hell made me call my mama and tell her what I was going. I was telling her you're gonna have to come pick me up from the hospital because I'm about to go. Because I wasn't gonna leave until they carried me out. Um, and I let her talk me out of it. I'm serious. That really, that just bothered me. She was an icon. I thought I was fat. You know what? Can I tell this moment all the time. One of my greatest moments ever. I was the next star from the D to die. I expect to go down like the Titanic, just pass all the way. Come on, yeah. Let me tell you, my most iconic moment with Riri, Queen of Soul, Rita, the real Riri. Um, I'm sitting, I'm sitting at the bus stop. I'm about 19, and it's a couple of girls sitting here. I'm sitting at the bus stop on a summer day. Hey, Ashley, downtown, and I don't know what I was looking at, but I look up and I see a white Rolls Royce. And when I look, I see Aretha Franklin, the fireman. He used to be a fireman, light skinned guy. And I look, and as soon as I know that it was Aretha, like the car is right here, and I'm sitting here. And when I notice it's Aretha, the girls next to me go, "Hey, Aretha, we love you." See, everybody always overact like that. Stop doing it when you meet. If I can give y'all any advice, act normal when you meet these people. They used to that. That's what makes them don't want to fuck with you. I said, "Hey, Riri." Look, the inside of me, my stomach was bubbling. I mean, it's just how excited. I was like, "Hey, Riri." I said, "I love you." She said, "I love you too, baby." And the light changed colors and she pulled off. Oh, I have that in my all my life. I love Aretha. I love Aretha. I was in Connecticut, feeling it, baby. Yes. I love, 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 love Aretha. I was mad at all the stupid people that said her funeral lasted too long, and I told them that door they came in was still there open. So They came leave. Yes, I was there. I didn't look. I was there. I was there. Ooh, I was there. Um, See, people weren't smart. They weren't smart. I had chicken in my pocket and Slim Jims and bottled water. Yes, they did put a. Yes, they put away like a true cream. Detroit people don't usually get stars struck. We were booing. Listen, it was. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all can't come up in here and think. Well, I don't know about this new generation, but I'm saying, it's nothing. It was nothing to see. Anita Baker or somebody from Motown and all of that. You know, yeah, her husband played in Cooley High, Glenn Truman, her ex-husband. So yeah, you know what? We can see you, and we'll keep it moving because if you holding up the line, we're gonna ask you, can you hurry up? We don't get it. We no, that's not us. I've never have. I've never. You know what? I have never asked anybody for an autograph. I've never. I've never understood what was the significance in asking somebody for an autograph. I have never asked anybody for an autograph, and I've met a lot of people. Never, never have been asked for autographs a lot, but I've never asked anybody because what is your hey, Xtina baby? Damn, not the chick. what are what is me asking you for your autograph going to get me? I remember watching the funeral and watching the whole thing, sitting at home crying. Look, when Aretha died, no, I was looking at my TV. I was at home laying on the couch, and it says Aretha, Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, gravely ill. Um, and I looked and I was like, look, because I knew she was sick, but I didn't think it was that serious. Not that she was going anywhere. Figured she the queen. She pulled through this. And so I just laid down and I said, you know what? I put my earplugs in and I played. I went on YouTube and I started playing her movies. I mean her song. I love her gospel song. So I'm listening to them, and I turned and looked at the TV. Maybe I had been listening to the music for about a half an hour to an hour. Then I turned and I looked at the TV and it said Queen of Soul dies at 76. My God. My God. I said, what? No, I sit up and I just boo-hoo. I boo-hoo. I boo-hoo. Oh my God. I cried like I've never cried before. Oh. And I called my mama. I said, Mama, Mama. She said, what is it? She said, what is it? She said, God damn it, what is it? Aretha did. My mama say, bitch, you act like I died. Now, it ain't that shit. Calm the fuck down. She knew I loved Aretha. I really loved Aretha. I really, really did. I'm just sorry. It hit me. Oh, I cried all that day. People were calling me, asking me, was I all right? Because they knew how much I loved it. They were actually calling me saying, look, I'm just checking on you. Then I didn't want to answer my phone. I didn't answer my phone for nobody. So I had all these texts and condolences to me because they knew what that Queen of Soul meant to me. And she reminded me a lot of me because y'all know Aretha did not play. She was really thick. She was cut. Look, she cut you. She was smart tongue. She'd get your ass together. Do you hear me? And I love, she had Detroit all in her. She was nothing but Detroit. Nothing but Detroit. Which, y'all know what? I think I'm gonna have to replay her. Y'all just check out my video I have on her. Thank you, Elton Home. So did I. So did I at Cooper's Kitchen. That was a very sad day. Yeah, look. Yes, it was. I got a chance. But see, I would. You know what the reason I was there? I got a chance to see my mama, my stage mother, Dottie People. So I was able to go in the back, and I met quite a few people. Um, I seen Tyler Perry, Whoopi Goldberg, Gladys Knight, Cicely Tyson. I mean, just all of them there. Fantasia, Jennifer Beal, Hillary, just all of that was look. But none of them mattered to me. The only person mattered to me was Aretha. She the only people that can get all them damn people out there like that. Mm. Go on, Riri. I was so glad to have been living all these years in the same city that she lives in. You know, she would cook every Thanksgiving, personally, herself along with other people, and feed everybody at her father's church. I've eaten her food. What? Don't hate on me, hate on yourself. Don't judge me, judge your motherfucking self. Because I ate some of Aretha's food. You know, and look, this is where I got a little pissed. When Beyonce called Tina Turner the Queen of Soul, I wanted to slap her. I have not liked Beyonce since. Now come from a beehive. Come from a beehive. Come from a beehive. I'm just saying. There will never, never, ever, never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, ever, never, 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 ever be another Queen of Soul. Not in my lifetime. Y'all better make, because I'm going to fight it. Only on a book or picture, not no piece of paper for autograph. You know what? I just have never done it. I have never, ever done it. Never, ever done it. Um, I hope these people do Aretha some justice in these movies because I will be reviewing both of them. I think I would go crazy if Smokey died. You know what? Well, that was him and Aretha Franklin was the longest living friend. Michael, before you leave, can we play one of her songs before we end? Can we play one of her songs before we end? Exactly. I'm so tired of church. Um, did you visit Aretha's body when she passed? Yes, I did. I seen it 3 times. I viewed her body 3 times. I viewed her every day that they showed her body. I seen every different outfit she was in. I love it. I love Tina, but Aretha will always be the queen. Yes, I do. It's just terrible. It's terrible. Who said could we play one of those? I would love to, but the way my bank account is set up, no, that's giving her. Um, I wish I had this other phone plugged up, but it's not. Careful of copyright strikes for a play. I know that too. Yes, that is true. But I was like that when Luther died. Okay, extended every. You know what? Y'all know who was the most devastating person, celebrity died to me. First of all, it was Aretha. Then it's two others, Aaliyah and Princess Diana. Those two just did something to me. I just, to go like that, it just did something to me. Those would be the ones. And Marvin Gaye, his own daddy shooting him. That bothered me. That kind of bothered me, I believe. Elton Holmes said for him it was Michael Jackson. That one didn't surprise me as much. I mean, I hated to see him go. Prince did surprise me. For me, it was Tupac and Whitney. Okay, that's what NC said. Kendra said I was like that when Michael Jackson died. Oh, they was fooling. They was falling out. Oh, it was just terrible. Um, yeah, that was terrible. Oh, and Kobe. I have to say Kobe too. Kobe and his daughter going that really. I was just in disbelief. I was in disbelief. Finest wine said, but me, it was Whitney all day long, still shot. Yeah, Whitney was one. I don't know why I wasn't really just. Elton said yes. Kobe, Renee Shaw said Whitney Houston. Dolores Hall said yes. I cried with Marvin Gaye. Aaliyah so young, I know. Aretha Franklin was on a cook show years ago, and she looks like she knew how to cook her butter. I think it was a honey baked ham. Yeah, she was on Martha Stewart's Martha show, cooking with Martha Stewart. Yes, I remember that. But she also was on. Another show she did spicy. I mean peanut butter shrimp. I got all her stuff. Kendra isn't a YouTuber, but that's my twin in real life. Kendra, who is Kendra? Kendra who? Kendra isn't a YouTuber, but that's my twin in real life. You talk about okay, which Kendra? Because I know a couple of Kendras. But yeah, it's amazing when some of these celebrities. I seen that episode of her cooking. She could definitely cook and say yes, she could. Hello, everyone. Host rejoice with Jenny. Mike, do you like Patti LaBelle? Me, I'm Kendra. She said me, I'm. Oh, okay, Kendra. Do I like Patti LaBelle? I like her songs. I don't. You know what? This is what I don't like, and I have a problem with this. This is my problem with Patti LaBelle. Aretha said they didn't have an issue together, and B. Smith, I like B. Smith too, but you didn't go to Aretha's funeral. You went around and you did a lot. Okay, that's your real twin. Okay, Kendra. And I seen her on the Breakfast Club, and she was talking about Aretha and how blah blah blah. And I was like, but why wasn't you at the funeral? Um, well, hell, Aretha didn't go to witness this, so you know what? I don't know. She knew Aretha better than I did, so. But Shady can be Pat. I mean, Patty can be shady a little bit. Just let's just say that, as well as Aretha could. Um, I loved Aretha and I like Patty. Dionne Warwick, bloop bloop. Nope. Um, Dionne Warwick, I can do with or without her. Her and Aretha they had a little spat. But when somebody died, everybody said the nice right things about them. The nice right things about them. Okay, yes, yes. Okay, we got 63 people up in here. 76 likes, 64 people now. Come on, y'all. Y'all been rocking with me for a while. That's why I love. I love my 4C gang and more. Beyonce can't read. She didn't mean it. Fred Dunn, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You know what? Gladys Knight was at the funeral and she was a little thick, but I love her voice, so she can be thick. I love Gladys Knight. But Gladys Knight is cool with Patti LaBelle and Dionne Warwick. Remember that show they had Sisters in the Name of Love? Years ago. Sisters in the Name of Love. Mm-hmm. Gladys Knight, I love her. She's got one of the most underrated voices. Dionne, look, Dionne Warwick looked like she had some funny ways. Trust and believe, Dionne. Did y'all see her when she was on Apprentice? Oh, she can be thick. She can be thick. And it's amazing that all those singers, a lot of them smoke. Aretha smoked, Dionne Warwick smoked, Whitney smoked. A lot of them smoke. Wow. Ha ha. Dion don't play, but I love her. Now, y'all know what I can't wait to see? What do y'all think? I cannot wait to see. Um, yeah, Dion and Nene. I cannot wait to see USA versus Billie Holiday. Yes, Kobe and daughter never met, but felt like family died, cried like a baby. Yeah, Latanya says, yeah, Cooper from Housewives, I think. Now, you know what? I'm curious to see that because I don't think anything, come on, somebody, can touch Diana Ross performance in Lady Sings the Blues. It's unmatched. It's unparalleled. It's unsung. A coward square in her face. Yes, yes, yes. Dion is thick. Dion is thick. Somebody gonna kick Dion's old ass. No, I'm joking. Dion is thick. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right for the 81 thumbs up. All right, we had 82 thumbs up. Come on, people. I hate when people compare good singers, two great singers. There's only one Queen of Soul, and that's a. You better say that, Annette B. Annette B. You know, Beyonce just made history being you know, Aretha Hell, don't like Diana Ross. Oh, y'all hating on Diana. Beyonce just made history being the only female and female. I mean, male or female with the most Grammy wins. You know, Aretha held that position for the longest female. I mean, most wins by a female. But you will never, you know, they have a Grammy named after Aretha. Come on, somebody. It's called the Lady Soul Award, or is that? That's at the Soul Train Award, the Lady Soul Award, and she's one of the most consecutive times years in a row, the best female R&B singer. Come on now, you cannot take that. You can't take Aretha being the first lady inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That you can't take that from her. I'm just saying, y'all know I'm a big Aretha fan. Do anyone know when the Mahalia Jackson come out on lights? Who was supposed to play Mahalia? They said somebody. Who was supposed to play her? Oh, and who they picked, I thought was a good pick. I don't know why I would like to see Jill Scott play her, but it was somebody else. Oh, I forget the lady's name, but she do look just like Mahalia Jackson. Do anyone know when the Mahalia Jackson come out on lights? Who playing her? That's what I would like to know. Who's playing Mahalia Jackson? I would love, 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 love to know who's playing. You know what? I be telling people, do my life story while I'm living. Don't wait till I'm dead. Hell, I want to see it. I want to see who the hell playing me. Like New Edition did. They got a chance to see. They got a chance to pick who the hell, and they could see it. That's what I'm talking about. Cause when I go, yeah, when I'm here, I can pick out who I want to play. I want Trey Songz to play me. When he was the documentary, HBO, March 27th. Okay. I want Trey Songz or Lorenz Tate to play me. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. Just Scott should play Mary Judge. Oh yes, Diana Ross did a damn good job in Late Season Blue. Look, baby, baby, baby. And see, this is what I hate because I won't be able to watch either one of the Aretha movies without comparing it to Aretha's. Without comparing it to. I won't be able to watch the shit USA versus Late Season Blues without comparing it to Late Season Blue. No, I did not watch the Wendy Boy. I saw bits and pieces of it. It really just didn't catch my attention. Danielle Brooks, I think. Oh, that's who played. Okay, Aretha Frank. Yeah. Um, and then it's another thing when something is based on your city, a city that you live in, and it wasn't taped here. I don't feel good about it because you can't show me authenticity. Like, um, we got a chance to see Whitney and all the actors when they did what was that? What could I do? Oh, what your feeling? What's the name of that? What's the name of that movie? I can't. What is the damn name of that movie? Oh my God! What is the name of the movie? They filmed it here in Detroit. We literally got a chance to watch Whitney and Jordan Sparks and Mike Epps. They did the. Y'all know what? Y'all go back and look. Um, the last Coney Island I did was actually the Coney Island where Mike Epps and them did the scene for damn man, what's the name of that song? What's the name of that movie, people? Irene Cara Sparkle. Thank you, Annette B. I literally sat in the Coney Island. No, not the Sister Sparkle. Yeah, Sparkle though. I literally did a video, me sitting in the Coney Island where they filmed that. And thank you, Annette B. And so we really got yes, thank you, Kendra. We got a chance to see actual stuff. See, that's when you doing a movie that's based in this city. I want to see iconic stuff. I want to see them actually sitting in there, not just showing a picture and then there's nothing else. I like to actually see that. You know, like Beverly Hills Cop when Eddie Murphy did that movie. Oh, and this was so years ago. He literally, they paid us $75 because he literally ran through our backyard and through they paid the neighbors, and they had the car accident in my elementary school I went to. And we literally stood there and watched them bang the cars up. When the cigarettes all fell in the watermelon in the very first Beverly Hills Cop, um, we literally they had to cut it because the people because they had said you can the U.S. versus Billy. You called it my holiday was trash. U.S. versus Billy. Oh, was it? Okay, I gotta see that. But if y'all see the scene in Beverly Hills Cop, you can see us all standing because we were able to stand there. And when the truck went over and all the cigarettes fell out, the people ran and got the cigarettes before they had stopped filming, and they had to redo it. They was so mad, and they was like, "No, y'all can have a cigarette." I was too young to smoke, so I didn't run out there. But that was my very first taste of seeing an actor, and I seen Eddie Murphy running down. I literally was on my back porch watching him run through our backyard. I started to jump on top of him. Motherfucker, bring it here. Give me something. Make me feel good. I want to feel good. Okay, I'm joking. But yeah, Eddie Murphy, I got a chance to see him. Yes, U.S. versus Billie Holiday was trash. Oh, they talking about Oscar nomination for her. Didn't she win a Golden Globe for that role? You know what? I think some of these people are winning because the older black people gonna get on me when I say this. I think some of these people are winning. These black folk are winning for these roles that are not worthy. Is because for so long, we didn't get what we supposed to. What I think they need to do is go back in time. No, they need to go and say, look, we made a mistake. Can we please give Diana Ross this Oscar? She should. I mean, it's my old girl winning an Oscar. You go make Arsenio Hall mad. How am I gonna make Arsenio Hall mad? Oh, Sparkle. Oh. You know what? For years I thought. Oh, let me not say that because I love Eddie Murphy so much, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it at all. Okay, y'all. Y'all know what? I have been on here so long that I'm officially hungry again. Hungry again. So I started to cook me some corned beef today. So I don't know. I don't know. I didn't leave out my house. I meant to go get me some sodas and stuff like that. I got food. Yeah, I agree because Cabaret with Liza Minnelli wasn't it at all. Can you believe that she beat out Diana Ross? Yes, and with all that happened last year, Black Lives Matter in the Dark Black. Yes, Viola Davis should play Cicely Tyson. Yeah, okay. Who just said that? The girl who played Tacy on Orange is the New Black. Okay, that's who's playing right. Viola Davis should play Cicely Tyson. Ooh. How about the little girl that played in that movie with Samuel Jackson, where the white guys tried to rape her or something? The little girl. She's been in quite a few movies. I could see her playing Cicely Tyson now. Let's see who else. Wow. Wow, I'm trying to. Viola Davis. I don't know. Wow, I ain't even thought about Cicely Tyson. I don't know who would play Cicely Tyson. I think Kimberly Lee should play Cicely Tyson. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What do y'all think? Okay. What movies do y'all think should not be remade? I don't think. I'm gonna just say Cicely Tyson movie. You can't remake Harriet Tubman. Oh, well, they tried to do the movie. They tried, and that was no comparison. The same one who played Harriet Tubman is playing Aretha Franklin as well. And you can't redo Miss Jane Pittman. That is not happening. You cannot mess with Miss Jane Pittman. Wesley Snipes could play Miles Davis. He also could play Whitney Houston. I mean, not Whitney Houston, but Cicely Tyson. Because I seen him in Tu Wong Fu. Yes, you cannot mess with the imitation of life. That's right. Yes, you cannot and will not mess with the imitation of life. I will boycott that movie. I will not go see it. Period. Period. Not in my lifetime. And I plan on being here another 100 and some years. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know this, man. Okay, y'all. I can't believe my heat is not working. Listen. Wow. I am really pissed. Because I'm sitting here cold. Wow. Wow. Let me just try this one more time. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. Hold on. I shouldn't have to keep turning my heat on and off. Y'all hear it come on now? But I have to turn it on 80. It would be the girl played Set It Off with Queen Latifah, Vivica, and Jada. That's Kimberly Lee. I remember the movie Imitation Life was called I Could Pass for White. They have two Imitation Life movies. Two of them. Yeah, I can see that. I can see. Y'all know what? I love drink. I don't know why. I'm out of my little. I need your landlord's number because Pussy Gang ain't gonna stand for you being. I know. Look, I've been looking and looking for places to move. I gotta move because this is not gonna work. We talk. They're supposed to send somebody else over here. Look at me. Look at me. I wish I could see my arms. I got to cheat. Look, that's why I cook so damn much. I'm gonna have to turn my oven on. And this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. Wow. But I'm gonna move. Cause this is not gonna work for me. Um, yes, I have both of the movies. I love those movies. I love those movies. I really, really do. Eddie would have loved for you to be on top. Um, y'all notice I love to always drink something. I know what you were going to say about Eddie Murphy. I thought too. Oh, he's going. You thought so? You knew what I was gonna say. Okay. Um, I love to always drink something. So I've been drinking water. I don't have any soda, and that's not like me. Is it raining where here? No. All I know is that I'm cold. I am extremely cold. So you guys, look, we have talks. We have been on here. I enjoy you guys. Anytime I come on, y'all see. Look, I just shaved. I had to shave again. Damn it. So, um, have your landlord to take some of your rent up? We did that. Hell, to the point where I didn't even pay last month, and this one I don't even know if I'm going to pay. I thought the same thing about Eddie Murphy, Mike. What did y'all do? I ain't saying nothing. Don't get me in trouble with my favorite comedian. You know, Eddie Murphy is my favorite comedian of all time, hands down. I love Eddie. Um, his Raw. I love the Raw video. I love Eddie Murphy. I love his comedy, and he's my favorite. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You guys. Okay, so I am about to get. Since I'm so cold, I'm about to fix me something else to drink. Free. You going to make us in a oven? I know. I know. I love Eddie. Eddie, Eddie, Eddie. What? Google. Um. So look, you guys, I'm about to get off of here because I'm about to pour me something to drink, get up under my covers, and just just be relaxed. And I thank you guys so much for always hanging out with me and being real with me. I like the movie Mr. Church you played in. Okay, yeah, I love. Come on, Latanya, I love that movie. I came across it by mistake. I love that movie, and I watched it like 3 times. Y'all make sure y'all check out Eddie Murphy and Mr. Church. Okay, you guys, well, look, I'm about to get off here because I'm extremely cold. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys for coming in, um, doing this thing with me. I appreciate you guys. Every time I go live, I don't even have to put nothing in there to remind you guys. You're leaving, just got here. I know him from mom. I've been on here almost 2.5 hours, somewhere in there. Um, love you, love you, love you guys. Next time I'm gonna try to put it there, let you guys know when I'm going to go live, so we all can be in there because I love the way we all conversate. We have such a beautiful time. That girl that Eddie gave the ride to Mercedes died in that accident. Really? So you guys, look, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to all my Pisces. Shout out to my 4C game for life. Cooking, comedy, cussing, and cocktails. Cooking, comedy, cussing, and cooking, comedy, cussing, and cooking, comedy, cussing, and cocktail. 4C game for life. What? Don't judge me. Judge your motherfucking self. I love you guys, but I just don't love you more than you love me. Kirk Franklin, apologize to your damn son. Tell him you love him. Love you guys. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful evening. Peace.